So me and my now ex-girlfriend have a little debacle going on right now. So she and I were together for almost 3 years. And around the time that we moved in, I was making more money than she was. So I had agreed that I was going to pay the larger portion of the rent. But we had been broken up now for a few months. We decided that we weren't going to move out. We were just going to stay in the house together until the lease is up. However, I feel like because we are no longer in a relationship, I don't want the responsibility, and I don't feel like I have to take on the responsibility of maintaining paying more rent. Now, when I said that I was paying more because I was making more, it's not to say that she cannot afford the rent on her own or that she can't afford 50-50, because she definitely can. It was just me being the provider in the relationship. I was just like, it only makes sense for me to do that. But like I said, now that we're broken up, I don't feel like I have to anymore. So when I brought this up to her, she was like, I feel like you're blindsiding me, and I feel like you're putting me in like a tough situation. I can't afford it, da da da. And I was like, no. I've seen your check. Like, I know you definitely can't afford 50-50. You're just not used to it. So now you're trying to combat me making you do that. And she don't end up telling like our friends and shit. And our friends are telling me that I'm being an asshole and that I'm being cruel because I've been doing it thus far. So I should continue doing it and just do it just basically to keep the peace. But my thing is, I don't feel like we should have beef because I'm choosing not to continue paying more. At this point, if I'm continuing to do it, it's me just doing you a favor. And I don't feel like I have to do that big of a favor for somebody that I'm not currently with. Also, I do want to say I do have a little bit of guilt, but I'm mainly having this guilt because I loved her. Like, you don't just break up with somebody and then all your feelings are like out of the fucking window. So I still love her, and that's the reason why I'm feeling guilty. But I'm thinking, what if me loving her is going to put her in a position to take advantage of me? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I need y'all to tell me, am I the asshole? And please be honest.